All right, guys, we are back. Sorry for a little snafu there on the first attempt at doing this sim. I had still had Gardner Minshew in the starting lineup there, and yeah, unfortunately, we had to restart it. So we're trying again here. We're going to try for it one more time. Of course, if you watched the earlier game, Jared Goff took care of Josh Allen in our first simulation of round 2 of our season 0 tournament. Goff was able to put up, about 28.992 points versus Josh Allen, who had 18.88 points. Really good output by both QBs. It was the one extra TD by Goff and the one interception by Josh Allen that kind of not only hurt his numbers, but also ended the game there, really, for Buffalo. And for the first time, we had a running back. We had Jahmyr Gibbs go over 100 yards. Of course, that's in part because we're now running simulations with 6 minutes instead of 3 minutes here in round 2. So our game 2, we are going to head out to Kansas City. Our 4-seed Patrick Mahomes will go against our 5-seed Bryce Young. Hopefully I set this up right this time, and we can get this thing going. I did delete the other live stream off of the channel, so you won't incorrectly watch the wrong one. Our buddy Brian owns the Patrick Mahomes NFT, and our buddy Ron owns the Bryce Young NFT. Both of them had obviously they're 4 and 5 seeds, so both of them had a very good game the first time around, and we'll see how they perform this time. Of course, last time both offenses got to play against the New York Jets defense, and now that will be stepped up a little bit. There we go. There's Patrick Mahomes. So it looks like I adjusted it properly. I don't think Mahomes would have gotten a lot of points if he wasn't starting. So we had to reset that. I did check the view list, and we aren't having a lot of folks watch these live, and I'm fine with that. I'm not even really putting out a start time, so I don't know. I don't know how you would know. We're putting it on the X channel, on our Twitter feed, that we're starting the game. We'll announce it pretty quickly, but I am home working out of the house, and occasionally I have time and occasionally I don't, so it's very hard to stick to a definitive schedule here. But over the course of time, as we build up, I think we're going to have to hit a restart here. Oh, maybe not. Are we going to kick off? This is looking pretty good now. As you guys know, we constantly run into this need to do a restart for the game in order to get to the kickoff. The camera's still moving here. We're not frozen. Let's give us a couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's hit the restart button here. This should go right, take us right to the kickoff. And we'll see Bryce Young goes up against Patrick Mahomes.
Harrison Butker.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to
Butker kickoff to the Panthers. We'll get a little bit of a return here. Got Hubbard. Dropped at the 25.
Panthers now ready to get to work on offense.
So we'll be working off, we were pretty accurate last time, and it helped matters that the victory was so pronounced that you could easily call the winner the victor before even seeing the official stats. But I'll be trying my best to monitor the statistics as we go, give you updates.
Some experience under his belt from a rookie year.
We'll give you updates as we go. But as always, the official stats will be at the end of the game. We got a shotgun here for Bryce Young at the 28. Looks like he's going to take off running, but not much there. They give Noddy a sack. A loss of a couple. I think they gained one.
Continues to get home at this rate. This is going to be a long day for this offense.
I thought they gained one there. You know, that's why it's tough. They give him a sack. That's still the 28. I'm not going to... Question was whether or not to give him a yard rushing there, and I'm going to abstain. Young almost gets picked there.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses
Trent McDuffie
is
on the
clearly
coverage.
turnover differential.
One of the better corners in the game.
And on defense, take the ball
And
away.
we'll get through the first series 3 and out. The exact opposite of what we saw in the Buffalo Detroit game, where really the offenses were not stopped unless they stopped themselves. Nice little punt return. Got through that opening, those first two defenders that got right through there and able to make one cut, which we rarely see that. We see a lot of out-of-bounds kicks. We see a lot of fair catches.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have
Two tight ends here. It's like we're going to hit the ground with Pacheco. Nothing doing.
I mean, to witness firsthand,
1 yard they'll give him, 2nd and 9 from the 40.
At the quarterback position, you just know when
0 points for Bryce Young on that first drive.
Something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Pretty solid defense here. Panthers have a pretty solid defense. Let's see if they can stop Mahomes. I hit Hollywood Brown in the hands and he dropped it. Going to bring us to 3rd and 9.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field.
I would say that, you know, for the most part,
on the field. They know every
in a lot of these simulations,
defense.
the third down conversion rate is very, very good.
Away all the throwing lanes and
Mahomes is back there. He's got a guy. He's got Kelsey. He's going to get a first down and get 9 yards.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down.
Travis Swift on the catch. I saw that he signed a 3-year deal. Did he really?
Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know
he'll
where
be back
the
at least
sticks are,
next year,
who's your
but
most reliable player, and I think everybody
definitely
in this
doesn't
booth
seem to be the
knows
player
exactly
he
what
used to
position
be.
that
Not
is.
as dangerous as he once was. Pacheco's got some room here at the end. He makes a nice juke on the defender. It's about, what do you get, about 17, 18 there? He's got 21 on the day.
20 yards pick up there. First down, KC.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs.
Ted McMillan waiting for his chance there.
But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat
First and 10 at the 31.
Like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Quick pass there. Xavier Worthy, he's got 10. He's got 20.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. A gain there of 20. And the Chiefs
Putting some yards in the score sheet there for Mahomes. He's now got 1.16 fantasy points.
They thought the passing game favored their offense in this match.
I think in the early going, a lot of the importance is more on the touchdowns. He's going to hit Pacheco again. He's got some room. It's about 4 or 5 yards there. 3 carries, 25 yards so far in the first quarter. 2:44 remaining. Both teams pretty much going to get a full possession, if not more, in this first quarter, depending on how quick the Chiefs can convert this drive to points or not. Goes to the end zone, Xavier Worthy. Not sure how many yards that was. 6, 7. We'll go with 7. Let's go with 7. So I got Mahomes at 36 yards, 1 touchdown, 7.44 fantasy points. Got a lot of work, a lot of those yards on the ground from Pacheco. So let's see if Bryce Young can answer here.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point.
Well, they had him at 3rd and 9, and the Chiefs were able to convert. Butker puts the extra point through.
Is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Panthers nothing.
And we'll get the kickoff. Let's see if he
Following the touchdown to
puts
send
this one in the
away.
end zone, or if we'll see a little bit of a return here.
On the return.
To the 25. Oh, he actually got a block there. Rarely do we see that lead blocker actually get a block that matters.
The Panthers
But he did.
gonna take over now
But
for
they
the
still only got to
second
the
time.
25.
They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to
100% of the kicks have been somewhere between the 20 and the, I would say the 30, maybe 90% of the kicks. There's Dowdle again getting swallowed up.
After a gain of about one.
They give him one.
From his corner spot there on the tackle.
Brings up second.
Carolina's really got to put something together here, start moving the ball.
Ball on the 27.
Got about 2 yards of offense, and that was their fourth play.
Tremble comes in.
Young has 0 completions. Looks like they're going to give it to Dowdle again, or is that, yeah. And nothing going again.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Not sure what the OC is seeing there.
Running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third down and 9.
3 receivers up top. He's got some time. He's going to scramble here. Looks like he's... Oh, come on, dude. 3rd and 9. What are you doing? What are you doing?
On 4th down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that,
And the punt.
they're going to find good success.
Still 1:04 to go on the clock. 1:03. The Chiefs will take over.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening
Got a
drive.
fullback in the game.
Double up here. As they begin this drive.
Play
first
action.
and 10.
Mahomes going to swing it out to...
Is caught by
Is that
Gray.
Gray? Yep. Noah
Nice
Gray.
open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're gonna
Did
stop
not
him
even get a
for
yard
gain.
on that one.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd and 10. 45 seconds to go in the quarter.
Mahomes now on 2nd down.
Got Rashee Rice there, but only for a few.
Taken in by
A lot of really short passes here.
He's going to pick up 4
It's a gain of
and
5.
bring up 3rd
Brings
down.
up
3rd and 5. Panthers could really use a stop here. 15 seconds. Let's see if they get another playoff. 7, 6. This is kind of that time where they're sort of oblivious. But let's see it. There we go. We got a snap.
From the shotgun, it's
Had a
Mahomes.
blitz up the middle. Worthy drops it at midfield. And looks like we'll start the second quarter with a Chiefs punt.
1 quarter in the books.
Not
It's the Chiefs.
too many points
on
put
top.
up there. Got a couple
We'll
from
be
that.
back in Kansas City.
From that,
after
was
this.
it Rashee Rice reception? I've got Patrick Mahomes at 7.64 points.
Trevor Etienne.
And Young has, this will be his 3rd drive, has yet to complete a pass.
And no
It's going to go in the end zone. They'll get the ball at the 20. Not sure what happened there. Sometimes the controller goes off. If I don't touch the, I don't move the controller stick, we get a little darkness. Goes into sort of hibernation mode. Doesn't usually go to the menu there. I'm not sure why that happened. Let's see what Young can put together. At least they're not throwing off the bat here. Give him a chance. He's going to complete it out there.
Maybe run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
My laptop covers sort of the bottom right portion of the screen,
2nd and 3.
which is super annoying because that's where all the numbers are, the yards
Second down
and
and 3.
the down markers and stuff. The down 2nd and 3. Dowdle's going to get a 1st down. That's the first time we've seen him get more than a yard. He picks up about 5, gets the 1st down.
Something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of
See
one of those
if
guys
the
that's
Panthers
gonna
can
get
put
a
together a
0
drive
overall
here.
or 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and and you can generate those big explosive plays on the quarterback.
Dowdle again. They're just really
Such a big
hammering the
difference.
run, but there you go. 5 carries, 14 yards. It's really not working.
About 3. Second down.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Young in the shotgun. You got to think they're going to throw here, and he swings it out to Dowdle. This one's going to get some yards. Is he going to get the first down? No. 3rd and 1.
For the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
6 yards gets Young to 13. Big 3rd and 1 here. Would love to see the Panthers put together a scoring drive and keep both the actual game and our fantasy score game pretty close.
They'll run the
They're
sneak.
going to run the sneak, but I don't know. 4th and inches. What do you do? We're not going to give him a yard rush in there. It looks like he really got pummeled at the line. I don't even think he got a yard. 4th and 1. I mean, they're showing defense in there, but sometimes those cut scenes are not accurate. Let's see if they punt. No, they're going to go for it. In their own zone, 4th and inches in the gun. Looks like Dowdle in the back there. They're going to give it to him. He's going to get the first. By the end of this game, Dowdle's going to have 50 carries and 50 yards.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you
Seem to
can't
be
tell me
very
there
conservative
weren't some
here in
nerves
the
on
early
that
going.
sideline as they sent
3:20
that
to
play
go,
and snapped it,
3:15.
but Fortunately,
As we get to the
offense gets it
towards
done.
the end of the second half, both teams have both of their timeouts. He swings one out here. Tommy Tremble gets 8. Slowly but surely, Bryce Young is inching his way back into this competition. About 20 passing yards behind Patrick Mahomes. Of course, he needs the touchdown as well.
Here's second down.
2nd and 2. Back to the ground. There's Dowdle again. Looks like he's going to get the first down. I don't know if the clock's going to become a factor on this drive, as we're at 2.5 minutes with the 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. But they don't seem to be rushing too much here. 2:15 to go. We'll get one more play probably before the 2-minute warning. They go to the play. Actually, got a blitz up the middle. He throws it away. He had some time, but the blitz came up the middle. They picked it up nicely.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total
2nd and
offense
10.
at halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Dowdle in the backfield, but no, they'll give it to him. He gets about 4. 8 carries, 20 yards, and they keep going to him. He gets 3.
First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead.
Another big play here. Let's see if they can convert the first down. Young in the gun. They're blitzing. They pick up the blitz again, but then no. They initially picked up the blitz, but Young did not. I mean, that's very lifelike, if you ask me. You feel like you kind of see a lot of that from Bryce Young. The running back initially picked up the blitz, but it only gave him an extra second or two, not even really, and doesn't get rid of the ball. He was a little thirsty, had to get a Gatorade. And now they're going to punt. Punt with 1:57 to go. Kansas City took a timeout there. Try to save some clock for a potential drive here. Mahomes comes back on the field. I'd like to think that he's going to put the ball in the air here.
They begin with a 1st and 10.
J.C. Horn is way offside. I don't know what that's all about. And, you know, that's the first offside penalty we've seen. How silly was that? That's a, malfunction there.
So a lot of options.
That was the first time in, 25 simulations we saw a there's a run by Pacheco, but 2 penalties we've seen. Pass interference has occurred, a half dozen times. and on occasion an illegal forward pass, but we haven't seen any holdings. That was the first offsides we've seen, and obviously if you're looking, that's kind of a glitch. Horn was just lined up on Kansas City's side of the ball. It was a glitch. Here comes Mahomes. Gets it out to Worthy. He's got 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. 32 yards. I got Mahomes at 73 total now, 8.92 points. He's starting to put a little bit of space between himself and Bryce Young.
Every team understands the value of
also to note, the Chiefs
plays,
will be getting the ball in the second half. So 57 seconds to go on the clock. They're on the 29. Mahomes got time. He flips it out to Rice. It's about 8 there.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Wow, they gave him 9 there. Generous.
Now it's second.
I'll give him 8. No, I'll give him 9. He's got 82 total. Pacheco in the backfield, but yeah, he's going to toss it up to Kelsey. They're going to get about 2 or 3.
And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
They're not using their timeout here. They're going to let that clock run. 38, 37, 36. Let's see if they get a snap off at all quickly here. 30 seconds to go. Mahomes looking, pointing, snapping the ball. He's got, looks like Bryce again over the middle. 9 yards, and they take the timeout.
22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the 8-yard line.
The Panther defense just letting the Chiefs offense push them right down the field.
Spot here, second and a yard.
Mahomes in the gun. 1 timeout remaining. 2 seconds on the clock. Looks like Mahomes got a guy in the end zone. Rasheed Rice, touchdown. And that will put a lot of distance here.
It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball.
I'm going to guess about the 8-yard line they were at. I got about 16.08 points for Mahomes, and Bryce Young has 0.84. 19 seconds on the clock. I don't know if that's going to give them time to even run a play, or maybe they'll get a play or two. Maybe they'll knee it, depending on what field position. But they're not going to get the ball in the second half. They're going to be down 2 scores.
For the extra point.
It's going to be difficult from here.
He's got it, and the Chiefs move out on top. 14-0.
14. Panthers nothing.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
He's going to return it there from a yard in the end zone. It's shocking. Dude, you get the ball at 35, you would have taken no time off the clock. Trying to be a hero there. 16 seconds to go. They got it at the 24, and they're going to run. I get it. You're running the clock up, I guess, but giving yourself a shot to break one.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike,
halftime. We'll see if we can get some stats
Welcome in,
here.
everyone, to the Orlando studios.
I don't think we had any rushing yards, really, from either QB.
We'll let both sides catch
So
their
the
breath
passing
and get
yards
their
should be-
orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third
Wedges.
quarter action.
I like
so
it.
let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Mike Tirico,
See what they give us here.
and
At
Greg
102.21. He has 103 and 21. So I'm going to just update my sheet. We'll give Mahomes 103. The 2 touchdowns. 16.12 points versus 0.84. Chiefs getting the ball right away.
As we expected. We'll see if
Let's hope they pound it on the ground for a little bit. Maybe a fumble or a pick. He just outruns his lead blocker as always.
He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Mahomes will take the field about 71 yards away.
This third quarter, they'll do so with 1st and 10.
Of course, we get another Mahomes touchdown here. It's all but over. Gonna hand it off to Pacheco, who gets stood up at the line, maybe 2 there on the carry.
From that linebacker position, making the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Mahomes got trips in the bunch formation up top. He's got Kelsey on the bottom.
Here's Mahomes.
Throws it over the middle to no one in particular. Kind of just overthrew a guy.
Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and long, a 3rd and 7 here.
At home think I don't have rooting interest in any of these
It would,
games, but as
you know, for entertainment purposes, I think I'm rooting for a stop.
This guy right here, I want to see them.
Sorry
be able
about
to
that,
connect,
Brian.
especially on those big plays downfield.
Kelsey goes in motion.
On 3rd down.
Mahomes to throw. Throws it a bit deep. Kind of a jump ball between Rice and whoever 2 is there on the Panthers, but that's going to fall incomplete. Rice is asking for a flag.
So you have to imagine this
But
offense
no,
goes in
we'll
at
see a
halftime.
punt.
They're feeling pretty good about
Entertainment
the
value
position they are, especially
still
when
high.
they possess the ball.
Let's see if
coming
Bryce
out for the
Young can
second
put
half.
something together.
You want to put together a great drive
He hasn't done
and add
much
to the lead. No time
as of
to be
now. They've been
conservative, no
sticking to
time
the
just
ground
sell this
game
ball
an
and
awful
we want
lot.
to keep the pressure on the defense.
Gonna get a return, but only a couple of yards. Nice tackle there. Number 8 from the Chiefs.
They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now.
Here comes Bryce. I agree, Mike Tirico. The time is now, and they give you some play action. Got a lot of time. Almost picked. Man, Bryce Young playing like Bryce Young here today. At least I don't watch the Panthers games a lot. They did make the playoffs this season, so maybe I should be kind. I'm just growing a little frustrated here as they keep getting the ball back and they just can't move it.
So they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Oh, they go a quick pass here. There's McMillan.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 will get him to 43. Sorry for I go quiet there because I'm trying to listen to see to get a yard judgment from the PA or from Tirico.
Probably took him a little bit longer.
Finally get Bryce Young over the 1 point mark. He's at 1.72. But let's see if they can turn this into a scoring drive, what we really need. Ball is on the 44, 1st and 10.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans.
Give it a Dowdle. He's got some room there. I thought maybe he could break it, but no. 10 carries, 29 yards on the day.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd.
That's a little
and 4.
short of the 50.
In motion comes
Let's
the
see
tight
what we
end,
can get
Evans.
here. 2nd and 4.
Now the first
There's
down.
Hubbard. Change the running back. 4 yards, first down.
It is first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Always got this tight formation. It's kind of like setting up a run. There's Rico Dowdle, another run. 2nd and 9. It's like the same thing over and over.
Defensively holding them in check.
They have.
Ideally, you'd
Andy
want your
Reid
backs
looks
to
pretty
average
grumpy.
around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And
There we go
partially
in the
it's why they
shotgun.
find themselves trailing
2nd and
at this
9.
stage in the game.
Young to throw. He's got a guy. He's got his tight end. There's about 19.
It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
20.
20 on the connection.
Sorry for my dog there. He's barking at somebody. I don't know if you guys can hear.
First down, Carolina.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Young in the gun. Hands it off to Dowdle. He's going to get popped. Tough yards all day long. Anything he's got. He's gotten about 3 on that one. Where they give him 3, 4? They give him 4. A little generous. I got 63 yards for Young. I formation. They're going to go to the ground again. No, bury him there. Fake. Hits his. Who's he hit there? Who's 18? Leggett. Is Leggett 18? There's Leggett. He's 17. Coker is 18. Big play here. 3rd and 3. I really think this is 4-down territory. Young is going to hit his tight end there for about 8 and a first down.
He's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets
Huge play there. 1:12 left in the 3rd.
What an impressive drive. This is
Touchdown
really
here
big. It's
would
a
close the
combination
gap.
of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal.
Let's see. Hopefully not going to the ground. Let's stick to the air, guys. Come on, stick to the air.
from the gun.
Young's got Coker. Touchdown. And it's now a game. It's a game in the game, and it's a game in our fantasy matchup. 16.12 points for Mahomes, 9.36 now for Bryce Young. Closing that gap.
But can the defense get a stop?
Yeah, that's a big question there, Greg.
To their offense. Let them build on that previous drive.
38 seconds to go in the 3rd, so, you know, unless there's a long drive taking up a lot of clock by the Chiefs, they're going to get another chance. The question is, will Mahomes put up enough points to increase the gap,
His kick is good. And the Panthers
or
are
will
on
the
board.
Panthers
It's
defense
now
be able to
14
stop the
7.
Chiefs fast enough to A, avoid putting points on the board, and B, to hold Mahomes within striking range for Bryce Young? It is very close. And the key will be this
Following the
drive.
touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
Here
Smith
comes a
to
return. Gets another block
He'll get
from
this up to
his
the
lead
28-yard
blocker,
line. Nice place for
but
the
still
drive to
dropped about the
Chiefs offense
27,
about ready to take over once more.
28.
Off the play fake. Here's
Oh,
Mahomes.
he hits Rasheed Rice.
Down, but not before they get
124. That's
near midfield.
I love when they give me that stat
He's got a
update.
touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory.
Mahomes
here very quickly.
faking the handoff to Pacheco. We got some time. He hits. Is that Worthy? He looks like Worthy.
It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Not sure how many
So,
yards they got there. I'm going to give him
have come
20
and gone.
to be conservative.
Back with
144.
more after
The Chiefs
break.
not
You're
being
tuned into
conservative
the
here.
NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down.
Let's see.
and
We're at
10.
the 27-yard line going in.
Here's
Field goal
Pacheco.
range for Butker for sure. They hand off to Pacheco.
And this tackle there
He's tackled.
pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
We start the fourth quarter.
4 yards on the pickup.
The Panthers defense really not showing up today against this Chiefs offense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Outside of that, I think there was one stop.
Throwing
Mahomes
from the
throwing
gun.
from the
Here's
24. He almost gets picked.
And it Knocked away. Incomplete.
Number 2 here, who is he?
The intended target. And it's going to be third
I
down.
missed that name.
And
My
at this
computer
stage
was
of
in
the
the way.
game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor.
That
And
could have been
this time,
huge.
it's the defense.
An
He's able to
interception
get his
there.
hands on it,
We're on the
but
22,
they're
third down
lucky he
and
wasn't
6.
able to
Big
get
play
both
here.
hands on it 'cause it could have
Mahomes
been-
got Kelsey over the middle.
Pulled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down.
And,
First
man.
and goal coming up.
That is a huge play. Takes the wind out of any, the wind out of the sails of the Panthers and Bryce Young.
They're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points,
They
but
are
they're trying to
fairly
get in
close
the
here on
end
the
zone and
4-yard
extend
line,
this
so
lead. So
maybe you see a
really
run.
nice
Maybe
job
it
here
keeps
late
Young in
to
the
see if they can put this
conversation
one out of
here.
reach.
But they have, here's a little pitch to Pacheco. He's going to get tackled at the 5.
Throw in quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten
Neither
the
QB
game.
has any rushing
Completely
yards
sold
today.
out to stop the run.
None
They
by
won't
my
take them
count,
down
at
for a
least.
loss.
2nd and 5. 2nd and goal from the 5. Is he going to hand off again? He does, and man,
And this is
there's
sliding
scouting
like the
again
previous possession.
twice.
But not gaining any either. It's third down.
Coming up big here.
You know, at
on
this
the goal
point,
line.
the defense has to sell out and stop
Third
the
and
run.
8,
You know
or
exactly
third and
what
goal
the
from the
offense is
8,
trying
it
to
looks
get
like, and we'll
accomplished
see.
by keeping the ball on the ground.
Sorry,
And
from
now
the
the
6th.
question
They only
remains, are they
lost
willing to
1
take
on
some
that
risk
one.
here and put the ball in the air on third
And
down?
let's see if Mahomes can convert. He swings it out to Pacheco, who's going to get tackled at the 10.
He's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line.
Gonna lose about
now it's
4.
fourth and goal.
Well, when you call a screen
On that
of
play,
course,
and
you're
now they're
looking
gonna
to catch
kick
the
it.
defense off guard and pick up a
Got
chunk
3:40
play.
left to
Not
go.
thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here. And really nice job by the
Carolina has
defense.
all
sniffing
3
that one out.
timeouts, but they're going to need a quick score here.
Right down the middle. It's
Let's
good.
see. I have 18.52 for Mahomes versus 9.36, which is Young. You don't think they're going to spend much time running. I know that they've had like 20 running plays so far in this game, which has been a little obnoxious.
Field to send this one away.
With the clock, 2-possession game, and about right around 3:20 on the clock,
25-yard line.
you got to go to the air. Long way to go. Young to throw. He's got a guy. He's got Leggett. 7 yards.
A gain of 6 on first down.
He's up to 91 yards. We're closing the gap slowly but surely.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
3 receivers up top, 1 down below. Young to the air. He's getting chased. He's throwing it out of
They'll be
bounds.
forced to just throw that one away.
3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll empty out the backfield.
Teams have been
line
weak
up
on
with
3rd downs there, if you saw that
and
stat.
3.
Not really what we've been seeing.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
14 yards gets him to 105.
But now there needs to be a
Closing
sense
that
of
gap.
urgency. You know you need to score twice.
Yeah, I agree.
This one, ideally
Greg, they're
for the
not.
offense, results in a
Sense of
touchdown.
urgency is not what
Either
we've
way,
seen
this first
in these
score of the
simulations.
two needed
Young
needs
to
be
throw. He's
fast, 'cause you need
pressure
every
is
possession you can.
catching up to him. He throws it out of bounds.
And he'll just get rid of this.
Karlaftis.
Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and
Nice example there,
10.
Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop.
Not
the way
over
he
yet, Andy
intended.
Reid.
Throw that ball out of
2:23 on the
harm's
clock.
way,
All
live to play
timeouts
another
remaining, plus a 2-minute
We'll try
warning.
again here. It's
Got the ball on the
2nd and 10.
46.
In motion comes the tight end.
Really use a big play.
On 2nd down, Young.
Pocket collapsing on him. He just is really
This time, and it's gonna
not had a lot of
incomplete.
time.
They might be fortunate
That Chiefs pass rush has been kind of all over them all day.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter.
Third and 10. This is definitely four-down territory. Down 2 scores. He's got all the time in the world. He's going to go short to Dowdle. Only get about 6. 5, but
well short of the first down mark.
fourth down. Got to go for it here. Looks like they're going to let the 2-minute warning hit.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
They've wasted a lot of time here just getting to midfield. And whether it's been the toughness of the Chiefs defense or just the lack of offense, the inability to push it downfield, the pass rush has been good. They need this first down, otherwise pretty much over here. He's got Coker, who's got about 20.
Now, this is the
Giving
epitome
him
of a really
24,
short
but I don't really know.
and a really nice run
Big play
after
there. Did
catch.
they get out of bounds? What's our clock doing? Our clock is
It all
running.
counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to
What about the
generate
28?
explosive
Come on,
plays.
Bryce.
These drag routes
Going deep. He's got a touchdown. Hello.
Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, we're gonna see this
I
play
don't even want to tell you.
over and over as a
I'll tell you this,
highlight
guys.
of the
My stats
quarterback
are
and the
unofficial.
receiver, but Mike, the part
Unofficial.
that people don't give enough credit to.
And especially, I think I missed some yards there, and Young I might be really under.
And what a great job by the offensive
I've got
line,
162
allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough
and
in the
2
pocket,
touchdowns
let
for
those
Young.
deeper routes develop, be
I've
on
got
time and
163 and 2 touchdowns for Mahomes. So I have Mahomes up by 0.04, but guys, it's unofficial. Unofficial, which makes it a little anticlimactic here. If anything, it makes me a little nervous.
A one-score game late. You figure
They're going to go for the onside. The Chiefs get it.
All right, so you take your shot.
And now you got 3
Now your
timeouts.
defense has to save the
A minute
day.
and a half to
All
go.
3 timeouts, you've got to
We
get a
know
stop
that the
here,
Chiefs are gonna
force
run,
them to
try
punt
to
the ball back and give your
move
offense
some
a chance
clock.
to win the game.
But with the timeouts, if the Chiefs get stopped, do we see a Patrick Mahomes throw?
So here comes
Do we
the
see a
KC
conversion?
offense set to take
I'll tell you
over
what, an
once more.
interception right here
And this
would
game not quite in hand yet.
not necessarily
Still,
seal the
all
game
3
for the
timeouts
Panthers,
left
but
for the defense,
really
so they
give
can't
Bryce
just
Young-
wheel this one out.
put it in
But
Bryce
one
Young's
first down,
wheelhouse. Pacheco going down early, you get a quick timeout.
They take their first timeout.
That's what we were kind of concerned. We got a guy like Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he gets scared to put the game in his hands right now. I mean, the only thing you're potentially going to lose here is some time, which is very valuable. 17-14, Chiefs ahead by 3. 1:25 to go.
They face second down and 7.
Our NFT holders watching with bated breath.
They'll drop
Here's
the
Mahomes
throw.
going to throw. He's got a guy,
He'll get that one complete to Rice.
and that's
Down
huge.
at about the 30. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their
Say a
second.
gain of 7.
Get it with
Thought it was
still
a
a
little more
minute
than
20
that.
left to go.
Minute
in the
20.
game.
Oh, they called the timeout. Can they need this out? I don't know. It's pretty close. They do have the 1 timeout remaining. They're
They'll
going to
break the
need
huddle.
it.
Coming up
That's
now
our
for
game,
first
folks.
and 10.
It's going to come down to passing yards, I believe. Unless for some unknown reason they give someone negative rushing yards on a sack or something weird.
The Panthers.
The
They're
game
on their
is
third and final
over.
timeout,
Chiefs will take the
and they'll
victory.
get together prior to this second down play.
The Panthers are going to take their timeout, so we're still not done here. 1:19 on the clock. 2nd and 10. Typically, they don't bother taking the timeouts if they know that the game is over, but we are in victory formation again. Mahomes will take the knee.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Run that clock, run that clock. 22, 21. Yeah, one more snap, one more knee, and this will be all set.
A tough spot here. Third
No, it's not tough. It's
and
over.
long.
Oh, the other thing is Mahomes going to get some negative rushing yards for those knees,
Column for the Chiefs.
right? I mean,
They
that
use a
could
little home cooking
be.
here. They play a complete
This is
football game.
insane how close this
Send
is.
their fans home
But he might get,
quite
you know,
happy.
he might get some negative yards for those knees.
So
Let's
that'll
see.
just about do it for
That
Greg
could have
Olsen.
actually- that would
Our
be
entire
brutal,
team,
huh?
I'm Mike Tirico.
If
You've
kneeing
been
the ball
watching the
cost you your
NFL
fantasy
on
victory.
EA Sports. For more,
Let us
log on to
check the stats.
EASports.com.
Of course, the
Chiefs
key, the first key is going to be the
victorious, as
passing
we say,
yards.
So long.
There's
from
Bryce
Arrowhead.
Young's. Look at that! Look at that terrible ball, but he hits Tremble for that touchdown. That's a Mahomes spiral right there to Rashee Rice. I'm sorry for the delay, but I cannot push a button. If I push a button on occasion, it just skips the statistic page, which is what I need for the final. All right, so we have. It looks like Mahomes is going to have enough. Let's check the stats. Mahomes, 173 yards. I had him at 170. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Bryce Young, I had him at 162. He's 157. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Let's check out the rushing. Mahomes, 2 carries, -2 yards. There's that -2 coming into play. Bryce Young, 1 carry, no yards. That was that quarterback sneak that he got stopped. I put rushing touchdown. I put rushing yards into rushing touchdowns. Final score: Patrick Mahomes, 18.72 points. Bryce Young, 18.28. So, super close game within a half a point. But Mahomes takes the victory, and Bryce Young, sorry Ron, will be done for the tournament. Patrick Mahomes, he'll be behind Jared Goff, who won our first game of the week, and that will slot him into the second position for now. Currently, Jared Goff being in first would take home the Trey McBride NFT, and Patrick Mahomes, if no one surpasses him, which I got to think that he will get past, but the second place winner in our first tournament round would win the Bijan Robinson NFT. That being said, we are all done here. We'll be back tomorrow with round 3. With the third game of round 2 at the QB Club's Season 0 simulation. Have a good day, guys.